Hello, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to do an all signs reading. This is going to be for April the 17th to April 27th of 2023. So this is going to be a very welcoming reading, and this reading is going to be very good. So we don't know if it's going to be, air signs or water signs or earth signs or fire signs, because we don't know what's going to be as expected by that. So, we have to take our time wisely. We have to enjoy about this. We have to believe about this, about our standards, and, that's how it seems to be. So, the might as well about using my own temptation of knowing to be expected, knowing to be about having all these results and all these uh, different ways. And so basically on that we have to figure this out, right? We have to figure out who, what, where, when, why, and sometimes how in that situation, right? So, if you're having a bad day, for example, or if you're having a not so bad day, or you're trying to believe about it, then you believe about that. Um, because you look at things from a different way. You're different a different setup or a different angle or whatever it is, right? So if you think about this as how you understand it, believe about that, because there's going to be a way of knowledge and believe about what's going on. So you know we have to believe about how we can do this, and we're going to see how it is right now. So the further ado, without any question, um, if this resonates to you all, please understand about this how it is. Subscribe to my channel as well, and give it a like at the same time. And if anybody wants to hear this video and they want to can't hear whatever, try to if you have a TV, if you have your phone, or if you have any other devices like an iPad or anything, you can turn up the volume and then you can hear me more. I'm very quiet sound uh, person in a way. Like I can have a quiet voice, so I have to like speak up loudly, right? Um, Louder than words. That's what saying is, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so point being is that this is what I'm going to be doing, and this is how it is. So, like I say, if it's going to resonate to you all, it's going to resonate, and then we're going to understand how that is, and then I'm going towards each sign to know what's going on, and yeah. So, just give me 1 second, and then. This is how it's going to be, all right? So this is how it is at the moment. Uh, just 1 second here. Just trying to fix all these. All right, so I have one oracle card. We're going to start with that. And it says, the eagle represents do the right thing. Didn't I say that earlier? Well, that's just what I'm going to say now. Do the right thing. And we're going to do that. And the further ado, without any question, we're going to figure out who's up first. And rise to challenges as new paths opens. Eclipse in Gemini, negotiation. You're first. So basically this card represents do the right thing, negotiation, right? So, that's how it is. Right now you have to negotiate. Negotiation is like you're agreeing about something, you have to have a talk about it, you have to embrace all the opportunities, That's how it seems to be. It's not like a write-off and you're writing everything off. No, you have to picture it, right? Picture it. So, that's how it seems to be. Okay. So what's going on for Gemini for April 17th to the 27th, 2023? We're going to do one over here. Wow, this is going to be very different. So let's see. So we have, okay, the Four of Wands is upright, all right, followed by the Seven of Cups is upright, and the Ace of Wands is upright. Yeah, so basically, the point being is that if you're going to a wedding, Gemini, you are having everything that you need, everything that you most grateful for. Um, Enjoy about all this situation because nonetheless is that you can take this and you can believe it about how it is. You have to manifest your own desires and your own abilities and everything else. So if you just think about not outside of the box, you're already outside the box, so if you just do the right thing as how it is, that's what it seems to be, because you have to believe that you can do all this, right? Believing about one thing or another, you're going from left or right, so if you just believe about this, you can do this, because like I say, you can just picture it, you can picture about yourself having a wedding, you will enjoy about this wedding, you have a new beginning, you're going to say, all right, I have everything that I need. Exactly, right? So if you just impose your own situation, you will be fine, right? Exactly. Because that's what it seems to be, all right? So think about how that is for you, okay? And that's what it seems to be, all right, Gemini? To see how that is. Next one, the unicorn. Use your imagination. Oh, interesting. Let's see how that is. And it says personal growth, Moon and Taurus, self-esteem. Yeah, so we're going to see what's going on here for you. Use your imagination. Well, let's see if you're using it or not. Let's see you're trying to create your own abilities. Yeah. So tell me something, Spirit. What's going on for Taurus? Uh, April 17th to the 27th of 2023. Right, so we're going to see, let's see, we have the King of Pentacles is upright. Oh, that's interesting, Taurus. We have the Moon is upright, followed by, oh, wow, the Hierophant, yes, reverse. Okay. Uh, you are using your imagination. Okay, you are using your imagination because you're using the Moon card as well. The King of Pentacles represents you, Taurus. I believe that it is, right? Because you're on Earth side. Now, the Hierophant reverse. Now, let's see about that. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. The Hierophant reversed. You are your own teacher. The wisdom you see comes from within, not from an outside source. You do not need external approval to be successful. Yeah, exactly. You are your own teacher, which means that you can believe that you can do this on your own. Believe that you're teaching something. Believe about what's going on. Believe about how everything is. this is how it seems to be, if, like, for example, if I was your teacher and I tell you to something, you will do it, right? But if I'm there, but let's say, for example, if I was your student, you would be my teacher and I'll be your student. I will pay attention to you. So you know what, Taurus, you have to understand that everything can be from a good satisfactory or bad satisfactory. You can you can look at two things, right? You can look at from a left hand and a right hand, right? That's what it seems to be, right? Because you look at things from a different angle, a different way, um, a different positive way, or something like that, right? So if you just think about it, you can use your imagination. Use your imagination. Think about um, think about positive stuff. Think about how everything is going to connect, right? Because, like I say, you can't judge by a book by its cover. You can't do that, right? You can't. So, when you believe about that, you can understand how that seems to be, all right? Because, like I say, you understand how this is. I hope that everything will be all fine and dandy and whatnot. All right, so think about how this is because that's what it seems to be. All right, so just believe how everything is towards because you'll be fine. Follow your dreams, Moon in Pisces, wonder. So let's see what's going on for you. And the deer card represents be kind to yourself and others. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see how that is. Let's see how everything can be all connected. So let's see what's going on for Pisces from the 17th to the 27th of April, 2023. See how that is. So tell me something, Spirit, that represents Pisces, uh, the 17th to the 27th, 2023 of April. All right, I'm going to do that a little bit differently. All right, let's see how this is. So let's see. Okay, so the Tower card is a little bit up, right? That's interesting, right? That's kind of like you maybe have chaos, you maybe have lots of bad stuff that's going on. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is upright, followed by the Knight of Swords is upright. Oh my. And the Knight of Wands is reversed. Oh, this is very, very interesting. Um, there is a way that you can process, um, believe about how everything kind of is, right? Connecting, right? You're connecting. Connecting is a good way of showmanship. I don't know if that's a word, but kind of like that is, right? So if you think about it, that's what it is. But the Knight of Wands reversed. You may be acting impulsively, trying to accomplish everything at once. This may work in the short term, but long term you could end up burning yourself out or not achieving your goals. You need to constructively channel this buildup of energy. Yeah, exactly. Is that you can't do it all by yourself. Um, Imagining about you can do it, like be kind to yourself and others, maybe they can help you. um, this is kind of be like a way of a zigzag, a situation, right? A zigzag is like this, it's like, you know a Z, right? So when you think about it, you have to believe that you can do this, right? Believe about how everything seems to be, believe about how everything connects and what have you. So, if you think about staying positive as much as you can, go for it, right? Go for about that opportunity. Go for how that is, because nonetheless, is like you can believe about how everything kind of is at the moment, right? Just believe about how that is, right? So that's what I have for you. Just stick with it. Stick with it, Pisces, which means that just stay positive and don't look at the negative stuff. The lizard represents dream. Let's see how that is, shall we? Freedom and adventure, moon in Sagittarius, discovery. Yeah, so this is going to be for you, Sagittarius. Basically, this is going to be where you're going to dream. Dreaming is the best option for you. Okay? Believe about that. Dreams can go from good, bad, but you know what? If you look at the positive way in a dream, you would do this. Okay? Now let's say for instance, what's going on for Sagittarius? The 17th to the 27th of 2023 of April. All right, let's see how this is for you. All right, so you have the page of Pentacles reversed. Oh my. Ooh, the Six of Swords reversed. Oh my. And the Ten of Pentacles. All right, I'm happy with that. But these two, I'm not happy. The Page of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. There is something that is very strange in this picture. Why? Let me explain. You have one upright and you have two reversed. Okay? Now, you can imagine about yourself having a bad dream. Okay? Um, Usually what that means of having a bad dream is where I have been there, done that. Okay, having a bad dream and then you're trying to wake yourself up and then bam, you're awake. Okay, but you're a little bit shaken and you're a little bit scared and frightened and stuff. Well, when you look at a dream between that, you're looking at from a positive dream and not a negative dream. So if I look at the reverse cards of the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords reversed, there's a different way, right? Now think about this as, as a bad situation. It is a bad situation, but when I look at this Seven of Pentacles over here, that represents that your career, you're having a good career, you're having everything that you wanted, you're having all all grateful for, and everything is all sweet. But the surprising part is how everything is going to connect, right? So if I just try to figure out what your reading is, this is how it seems to be. Okay? Now, let's see how this is. Okay? Now let's see about the Six of Swords reversed. The Six of Swords reverses, you're resisting change. And seek what is familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. This change may not have been your choice either. Go within, reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this transition. Yeah, exactly. You can change on whatever you decide to do. This is what a reading is. I'm not going to change it for you. I'm not going to say, you know, this is bad. This is no. You have to remember that you have to change from your bad habits to your good habits. What I mean is that if I look at your career is okay. You're doing the best as you can. You're following your heart. You're following your dreams. You're following everything. But when it comes to the Six of Swords reverse, it's like you're thinking, okay, stop this. I need to rethink. I need to reconnect. That's what it seems to be, right? So if you think about how everything is, think about it as a dream puzzle, because you're dreaming about the puzzle pieces. You're putting those puzzle pieces together, right? So if you think about how this is, remaining about your own society, your own way, your own, uh, if you're doing films, for example, if you're, you know, being an actress or being an actor or being whatever you're being in your career, you're doing all of this. But see, what I don't get about this, about the Page of Pentacles reversed. Now I'm going to look at that. So Page of Pentacles reversed, it says, you may be afraid to take the next step, worried that you do not have the skills to be successful. You're procrastinating, holding yourself back from making your dreams come true. Trust that you have what you need now, and the rest will develop as you progress. Exactly. You're procrastinating. Okay? Now, Sagittarius, I'm going to say something to you. Do not procrastinate. Okay? I have been there so many times. I procrastinating about, let's say, about me doing dishes. Okay? We're over here. Over here. Now, I don't want to do dishes. Everyone doesn't want to do dishes. But you know what? They have to get done. So if you call it like adult duty, not a chore. A chore is a negative word that I hate. I hate. If it's a um, adult duty, then I'll take it as okay. I'm going to do it by myself, right? So if you just procrastinate, it won't get done by itself. You're not gonna wave a magic wand and saying, boom, go do it, go. It won't do it, right? So if you just think about how everything is, go ahead and do that. Go ahead about how everything can be all fine dandy and everything else. That's what it seems to be, okay? Because nonetheless, uh, believe about how everything is, believe about how everything connects, right? So believe about that, because you have to think about yourself and say, all right, so Alex knows what I'm talking about, and that's what it is, right? So think about how that is, okay? Because personally, you have to make your dreams come true, because you have to look at this card here, just this card right here. Think about this card, because this card will help you along the way, because it says dream, and dreaming is good, and that's how it is for you. Okay, so I hope that this reading will help you. The bear represents stand up for yourself. Ooh, good one. Let's see for this one. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Moon in Capricorn, accomplishment. Yeah, so this is going to be for you, and I hope that everything will be all keen and dandy for you. Just remember how everything is so far going well, so if you think about how this is, I hope that this will be all good for you, right? Just think about how this is. So that's what that is. So tell me something, Spirit. What's going on for the 17th to the 27th of April 2023 for Capricorn. Right, so let's see. So we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Oh, that, okay. All right. Huh. So let's see. We have the Sun card is upright, followed by the Death card is upright, and followed by the King of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, so basically, what I don't understand is that the Ten of Cups is reversed. Now you had everything that you had, okay? Now this is your choice. You stand up for yourself. You stand for yourself, right? You have the Sun card, you have the Death card, you have the King of Pentacles, right? Now, the Ten of Cups reversed. Now, I just don't understand why. Why about that? So let's see if I can read that for you. The Ten of Cups reversed. You see greater harmony and connection in relationships. Look to your personal values. Do they match what you have created in your daily life? If not, create alignment by seeking out better relationships with others and yourself. Exactly. That's what you are creating. You are creating yourself like no other it is. You're creating yourself as having um, good relationships because that's what it seems to be, right? So now when you think about yourself and you think, okay, I know exactly what's going on, then you will, right? Because you think that everything is all fine, everything is all dandy, everything is like, and then you're talking to yourself, Capricorn, and you're thinking, wow, I guess I'm gonna make new friends and everybody, and then you're making more new friends and more. Well, you could easily get popular. You don't know that, but when you keep going like this, and you keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, that's what the whole society is. Your reality, your own way of life, something like that. And that's what it seems to be because, if you think about yourself and think, okay, I'm going to do this as much as I can, exactly, right? You have to believe about yourself, believe about how everything is going to be connect like that, like connect like that, right? And that's what it seems to be, right? So if you just believe on how everything is, you know exactly that you're going to get what you want. I don't know if it's how long, if it's going to be weeks, months, years. I have no clue. But, you know, this is how it seems to be. You are in progress. You just have to keep pedal to the metal, which means you're going to keep going. You're going to keep going until you, you, you're on your way to your own destination, and then you're going to arrive at that destination, whatever it is, right? So think about how that is because you know you can stand up for yourself, you know exactly what you're going to do, you know that's how it seems to be for you. Okay? So hope that everything will be all fine and dandy for you. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Eclipse in Scorpio. Regeneration. Oh, this is going to be a good one for you. So we're going to see how that is for you. And let's see what this card represents. The beaver. Do your chores. Yeah, didn't I say that? Yeah. I should call them adult duties, not chores. Yeah, that's funny, right? Yeah. Do chores. I didn't expect that card, but it say adult duties. Yeah, I already did mine earlier. Funny. But let's see how that is for you. Let's see. what's going on for Scorpio from the to the 17th to the 27th of April 2023. So this is going to be interesting for you. So let's see. All right, so we have the Empress is upright. All right. Ooh, the Knight of Wands is upright. Followed by the Ace of Swords is upright. Wow, beautiful Scorpio. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The point being is that, I have nothing to say here. Well, usually, okay, back up for that. What I'm trying to say is I have something to say. You're doing as much as you wanted to do, okay? You're having everything that you decided to do. But the point being is that if I look at the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Empress, you're doing exactly as you can, right? Now, the point being is that if I look at the Empress card, if I can find it in this book, let's see. Uh, the Empress is upright, represents the abundance and creativity flows to you. You embody the mother archetype and are bringing a new project into being. Your divine feminine energy flows through you as you grow and nurture your babies. Well, that's what it seems to be, okay? Now, the Nine of Wands is upright. Now, let me look at that. Uh, okay, so it says, even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall and strong. You're resilient, persistent, and ready to do what it takes to get to the final finish line. Keep pushing. You are so close. Don't let others get to you. Exactly. That's what it seems to be, right? You're doing exactly how it is. And Ace of Swords is upright, so let's see about that. The Ace of Swords is upright says, you're experiencing a breakthrough and new way of thinking. Your mind is stressed by new ideas. You're excited about putting those ideas into action. Exactly. That's what it seems to be, Scorpio. You're doing the best as you can. If you just think it as a race, you can do this, right? Um, you know, there is a way that I never describe this to all my viewers about this. I never like okay. One of the episodes I've been watching was Franklin. Okay, Franklin is a good animated TV show. It's on Treehouse, whatever it's right. And anyway, when Franklin is having his father, and the father and the mother are talking about him, about, did you ever read about the Taurus and the hare? And Franklin is like, no, 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 I'm going and pretend he skipped through it. Well, that's what it seems to be, which means that the Taurus actually beaten the hare. Now, a hare is some kind of animal or something, not the hair that you wear. No, no. But the point being is that what I'm saying is that the Taurus actually was slower, but was faster of winning the race. Now Scorpio, I'm going to give you that because in a way it kind of gives you that way of where you were slow and all of a sudden you're fast, you're speedy, you're so fast and you're speedy, which means that you're going from first from like okay from a baseball field You're from the home base, first base, second base, third base. You're home again. Okay? So that's what it seems to be. You are in this race where you're slow and steady wins the race. That's a good saying is. But you're on your way of going towards the finish line. And you actually are there. If you just think, right? You're doing this as a good way, right? Think about how everything is. Think about how seems to be, how everything all connects. That's what it is, right? Because you believe on how everything seems to be, right? Nonetheless, is that this is kind of like a good way of good satisfactory, guaranteed, that's what it seems to be. So, I'm happy for you, Scorpio, because you're doing the best as you can. I'm happy for you. You just have to think that you can get there, you can get there, you can get there, because that's what it is. And I'm happy for you. So, congratulations. Hooray for Scorpio. Good job. So, keep going because that's what it seems to be. Right? Happy for you. All right, so coyote represents learn from your mistakes. Ooh. Hmm. Let's see how this is. Builds relationships through teamwork and compromise. Eclipse in Aries, collaboration. Now let's see how this is right now. Now, when this card represents learn from your mistakes, there is something that is very different. There is something. What's going on for Aries from or to April 17th to the 27th, 2023? So we're going to figure out how this is. Yeah, because this is how it seems to be. All right, so we have the King of Swords reverse. All right. The Ten of Pentacles is upright. Okay. And the Two of Cups is upright. All right. So basically, I'm happy that you have friendships, you have relationships, you have everything that you wanted. Happy for you. But the King of Swords reversed. Now, I don't know if that would be a learn from your mistakes. I have no idea if that is. But let's see how that is. Okay, let's see what's going on through the book. So the King of Swords reversed. Your expression of power and authority may be misdirected. You may be indecisive and feeling stuck. Center yourself and connect with your inner power. Exactly. That's what it seems to be, right? You have to be happy as you can, right? If you're stuck in this negative feeling, then you're stuck, right? Negative is a bad way of experience. Okay. Um, I'm gonna give you an example. When I have a negative feeling and I can't get myself out of it, I'm stuck. And you know, there are ways that I can, uh, co-op with my friends can help me, right? Like you can text your friends and you can, that would be one way to get the negative out of you. Like you can talk to your friends and you can say, just get your negative energy out because you're pretending that you're mad at them, but you're not, you know? And then all of a sudden, you're changing from that negative into a positive, right? So I know that in my own experience that there's no two of swords. There's nothing. Two of swords is which way you're gonna go, left or right, right? So So the point being is that when you look at your negative energy and your positive energy, look at your positive and not the negative. The negative is bad, really, really, really bad, like you failed as a test. But if you keep going and keep going and keep going, all of a sudden you're changing from that negative into a positive. Do you get me? Okay. Because that's what it seems to be. You have to change that. You have to change your own uh, set of rules or your own pace or something like that, right? So think about how that is. If you just remember that if you did something bad or you shouldn't have or anything like that, you have to just breathe and relax. That's what it is, because you can just stay positive as much as you can. That's all it is, right? So if you think about it, um, believe about how this is, because it will give you a right way instead of a wrong way. And I know for a fact, a wrong way isn't not gonna go, like, for example, you're driving all of a sudden and you made a wrong turn, and all of a sudden you're in the dead end. You don't know which way you're gonna go. You're at a dead end. You have to turn around. Or you can just stay in that spot and then talk to yourself through your thoughts and say, I might as well go back. And then, right, you're gonna go back in the direction that you came. So the point being is that that's what it seems to be, right? If you just change your own way of your own negative, think about the positive, because that's what it seems to be, right? Because that's what it is. Okay, so so that's what I have for you, Aries. We got a few more left. Your deeper resolve rises. Eclipse in Aquarius, awakening. So this is for you. I hope that this is going to be seen to be good for you. And the horse represents trust your feelings. Yeah, I wonder if you're going to trust them. I wonder if you're going to trust your own feelings. I wonder if you're going to do that. Because that's what it seems to be, right? You're going to trust your own feelings and say, all right, I got this. Now that card came out, I didn't know about that. So what's going on? What's going on for Aquarius? Uh, to the 17th to the 27th of April 2023. So let's see how this is. Alright, so we have the Ten of Cups is reversed. Oh wow. Okay. Followed by the Ten of Wands is upright. Followed by, ooh, reverse of the King of Swords reversed. Ooh, and upright of the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, I remember that there's emotions, right? You're having all these emotions going on, left and right, you know. So, you know, and then you have everything that you wanted. You have everything, but your career is not good. Uh, you know, you're having a step back of the King of Swords reversed. But you have to trust your own feelings. Trust your feelings, you'll be fine, right? That's what it seems to be. That's what I kind of have for you, right? You have to believe about how this is. Believe about how this is going to be a good situation, a bad situation. But when you look at this and say, all right, I'm doing something unusual, then it's like, okay, it's an unusual picture. Because the Seven of Cups reversed, right? Now the Seven of Pentacles represents, your career. But the Seven of Cups reversed. Now let's see how that is. The Seven of Cups reversed. You are overwhelmed by choice and are unable to move forward. Reduce your options and focus on what is truly important to you. Exactly, that's what it seems to be. You have to believe about who's important for you. You have to believe about how this seems to be, how everything kind of be all connected. Uh, that this is what it seems to be. I know that this is a very long process of how everything is right now. But you know what? If you just trust your own feelings, you can do that, right? Trust on how everything is. Trust on how everything seems to be, and what are you capable of, and or how you are compatible with, or something like that, right? So if you just remember how everything is like this, you'll be fine, right? So if you just understand how this is, you exactly know what's going on. Okay, because that's what I have for you. I hope that this reading helps you. I'm almost done. An emotional phase or domestic development, eclipse in Cancer, acceptance. All right, let's see how that is. Let's see. The dolphin is represents cooperate with others. Yeah, let's see if you're cooperating with others. Let's see if you're doing exactly what you needed to do, exactly what you're going to impose. That's how it is. What's going on for Cancer of April 17th to the 27th of 2023? But so let's see. All right, so the Sun is upright, okay, followed by the Death card is upright, and the King of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, so basically for you, Cancer, you're doing exactly what you wanted to do. You're feeling happy, you're feeling wise, you're feeling good. The Death card is basically okay. It's kind of like maybe a new beginning, a new way. Maybe, I don't know if that is that. Um, but let's see how that is. Uh, it says, you're going through a powerful change and transformation. There are parts of your life that are falling away and disintegrating, making way for new opportunities to emerge. Exactly, that's what it is, right? You're trying to make a new positive change. You're changing different ways. You're changing. It could be like you're changing your career. Or maybe you're changing something. So if you think about how positive energy is around this, and I'm happy for you. Obviously, I am. You have to remember that. You have to believe about yourself that you are cooperating with others. You're helping each other out. You're doing what's going on. That's what it seems for you. That's what I kind of understand how this is. right? There's always a good way, there's always, uh, ways and, all positive stuff. That's what it is, right? So if you think on how this seems to be, you know, this is how it is, right? So if you just think about the positive and not the negative, you'll be fine, okay? Because this is what how this is. Because that's what it is, right? You're going to believe on how everything is. So just stay positive as much as you can and move forward and you'll be fine as much as you can. Shine bright like the star you are. Eclipse in Leo. Compassion. Yeah, so this is what's going to be having for you. And let's see. The hummingbird represents cheer up. So, let's see how this is going to be good for you. So let's see what's going on for Leo of April 27th or April 17th to the 27th of 2023. So let's see. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Ooh. We have, ooh, oh my God, the Judgment reversed. Oh my. And the Two of Wands. All right, so basically, in your past, Leo, you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. So, that's what it seems to be. But you know what? The Nine of Swords reversed. That isn't good news. That is bad news. Because the Judgment card is reversed as well. I'm going to look at the Nine of Swords reversed. I just want to see what's going on with that. The Nine of Swords reversed is you're experiencing deep inner turmoil as a result of your thoughts and mindset. Fear is stripping you of your life force. Get a reality check. Evaluate which fears are warranted, and which are not. Release your limited beliefs, crippling fears, and self-doubt. Exactly. That's what it seems to be. You have to stay positive as much as you can because negative is a bad experience to deal with. You know, I know it kind of very very saddening for you, Leo. I know that everything is not going your way. You're not gonna say to me and say, "Woe as me! I'm not gonna do everything I'm not gonna do," or it's me all the time. It's like no, no. It's not all about me. It's all about you, right? You have to figure out which direction you're gonna take. Left, left, or right. That's what it seems to be. Because, understanding about uh, your own way, exactly you're going to be that. You have to be strong, you have to stay positive, you have to work your way around. That's what it is. Because when you change things around, okay, it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it. No, because you have to think to yourself, like, I am not a nobody. I am a somebody. which means that you are a person, that you are a Leo, and you can do whatever you decide to do. But when there is negative energy that calls, you have to strike back and say, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do exactly what I'm going to do. That's what it seems to be. Exactly. Because you can stay positive as much as you can. You can do whatever you decide to do. You can do exactly what you're going to experience. That's what it seems to be. Because you have to believe about how everything is. And I hope that everything will be survival for you, which means that you can believe that you can know exactly what direction you're going to take, and you can believe that you can do this as much as you can. So all I'm going to say is that go, go Leo, go Leo, go, because that's what I'm going to say. All right? So that's what I have for you. Chooses Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Eclipse in Virgo. Reorganization. That's going on for you. The ladybug represents notice the little things. Exactly. That's what it seems to be, Virgo. Let's see what's going on when you notice little things. From a different perspective, a different way, a different uh, attribute, something like that. I don't know that word means, but you can look it up on the internet. So let's see what's going on for you. Let's see how that is. So what's going on for the month, or what's going on for Virgo of April 17th to the 27th of 2023? So let's see what's going on. All right, so the Magician is upright. All right, followed by the Ace of Cups is upright. Wow, the Two of Cups is upright, and the Two of Wands is upright. Yeah, this is interesting for you, Virgo. The Magician is a way of you are kind of like noticing that there's a good beginning, right? You are the Magician, you can do whatever you want. The Ace of Cups represents a new beginning. You're doing exactly you're planning on, and I'm happy for you. The Two of Cups, you're having family, you're having friends, you're doing exactly what you're ordering to do. The Two of Wands just represents that you don't know which direction you're going to take. Now, that's a tricky puzzle right there. Virgo, I'm going to say something to you, and I know that this can easily hurt my viewers. Virgo, don't be a pain in someone's behind. Do not do that. Because, there is a way of having bad experiences where you can just say that I'm not going to be your friend anymore or anything like that. Because you will start to notice that people will start to um, become avoidable, come unavailable, whatever. Because they will start to break away and go somewhere. It's gonna be um, like how for example you're texting a friend and all of a sudden that friend doesn't text anymore, and then let's say, for example, it's 2 weeks, and then you're not getting anything about another text, and let's say you're waiting for so long. Well, that's what it seems to be. You're waiting for too long. You're waiting for too darn long. You're waiting for it. You're waiting too long. And that's what it seems to be. You're waiting too long because that person who never gets back to you from texting or anything like that, that means that they're becoming avoidable, which means they're going to avoid you. They won't going to hang out with you. They're not going to be anything like that because you're going to be pushing that person away. And then you're going to say, like, get the heck out of here. Get away from me. And that's what it seems to be. Because in other words, it's like you're going in that stage where you are scared. You don't know what you're going to do, right? It's like you're going to have a stage fright. And I know what that is. I know. I've been there, done that. But I'm not really, okay? For you, Virgo, you have to step at the plate. You have to know exactly what you want. Because you know why? You have to understand that sorry does not cut it. It doesn't. It does in a way, but it doesn't. You have to stay strong. You have to remember that you do not want to push anybody's buttons and make them go mad, crazy, whatever. Because there are times that nobody will not going to be hanging out with you or anything like that. So you just have to stay about 6 feet away, which means 2 meters away from your distance. That's what it seems to be. Okay, Virgo, because if you notice the little things, forget it. Notice about the big things. Notice about what's going on. Because that's what it seems to be. Alright? Not to be hurting all my viewers about this, but you know what, Virgo? Don't be a pain in someone's behind. That's what I have for you. Okay? Because that's what this is. Last one. Reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Eclipse in Libra, rebalance. So this is what it's going to be for you. I hope that this reading will help you. I hope that this is. And let's see. The lion represents ask for what you want. Yeah, so this is what it seems to be for you. So this is what's going to happen. Okay? This is what's going to be. So what's going on for Libra of the 17th to the 27th of April 2023. Right, so we have the King of Cups upright, followed by, ooh, the Page of Cups reversed, followed by the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, so there's something wrong in this picture, Libra. So in a way that I'm going to say it, because I'm not going to spray it, you have to believe that you can do whatever you decide to do. Because, you have to stay positive as much as you can. Because the Knight of Wands reversed, it says, you may be acting impulsively, trying to accomplish everything at once. This may work in the short term, but long term you could end up burning yourself out or acting or not achieving your goals. You need to constructively channel this buildup of energy. Exactly. Exactly what it seems to be. Because, when it's all, happy and joyful and everything else, there's always a bad experience that goes with it. Okay? Because you're asking for what you want. I'm kind of happy for you, right? With that card. But when this gets in the way, why are you acting impulsively? Why you're acting all mean? Why you're acting like no one doesn't give a fudgicle at you? Like, you know, this almost reminds me that I don't know if this is true or not, but when I say about fudgicle, I know I would say the other bad word, but I'm not gonna say it to you. I can imagine a person that you're not getting along with, and let's say you're play fighting, like you're tickling each other, and then you're whatever it is. I can imagine if it's a family member, if it's your friend, if it's a neighbor, if it's whatever, someone is gonna smack you with a fudgicle, a chocolate fudgicle, and it will smear all over your face. I know it's kind of funny. Like, yeah, but no, because in that experience, that's what that's what this reading is. Because you're asking for what you want. You're asking for a way of like having an ice cream fight, and you're throwing food and you're not getting along and you're not doing anything to stop it. No, you're gonna keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And all of a sudden it will come into a mess. So believe about how this reading is. Believe how everything connects to you, Libra. Like I know that what I said to you is yes, it is right, but it can be wrong. It's your reading. But I'm just a reader. I'm just a reader to tell you what's going on. Because, like I say, you have to believe that there is a way of you're having consequences or anything like that. Because in a way, having an ice cream having an ice cream fight with your friends or your family members or whatever, you're wasting food. You're wasting anything that you can happen. Anything. Anything that is unwise. You know. So think about this because this is very strictly a different reading because it doesn't look pretty. No, it doesn't. Because you have to satisfy your own life of doing something that you should never, never, ever do is having an ice cream food fight. Like, don't. So enjoy about this reading. Enjoy about how everything is. Because, like I say, you have to believe about how everything is, believe about how everything seems to be. Hopefully, this is going to be connected to you, and I hope that you will enjoy this fabulous reading. because Libra, try to be happy, but don't be selfish. Don't. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you very much, and have a good day to you.